Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be testing out some new Charlotte Tilbury, the new Look of Love collection, which does include a few things that are re-promotes, but then also there's two new face and eye palettes. I grabbed one. This is in the shade Pretty Blushed Beauty, and then there's also a deeper one called Glowing Beauty. And then I also have two lipsticks as well as one of the lip and cheek tints. So let me go ahead and give you guys all the information and the swatches, and then we will get into this look. First off, let's look at the palette. If you're familiar, Charlotte has been putting out these face and eye palettes for a while now. I thought I had some more in my collection, but your girl just did a big declutter. If you open it up, you have a large mirror on the inside, 3 eye shades. This time we have an airbrush powder in here. That is a cult favorite. We have a highlight, blush, and bronzer. Let me go ahead and show you guys the swatches while I read to you the description. It's described as a 7-shade rose makeup palette to beautify your eyes, cheeks, and complexion for a fresh, pretty, rose-kissed look. And it retails for $75. These two lipsticks as well as the lip and cheek tint are re-promotes, but I didn't have them, so I picked up Nude Romance, which is the kissing formula. I actually wore this in my last Get Ready With Me, so you have seen this. Gorgeous. And then in the Matte Revolution formula, I have Mrs. Kisses. Nude Romance is described as a universally flattering peachy nude, and then Mrs. Kisses is in the matte formula, described as a magical golden peachy pink. Each of those retail for $37, or you can get the refills. Lastly, for the lip tint, I grabbed the shade Blush Rose, and this is $34, and it is described as a dreamy, fresh, pinky rose. The description for this beauty reads that it's a hydrating, buildable, long-lasting formula that is enriched with hyaluronic acid and vitamin E. It's skincare science meets makeup magic. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this look. I am opening this up for the very first time. I don't know, I just wanted to do it on camera so you guys could see. Oh, that's cute. It has a little heart on the back of it, and then, of course, this is like the signature for Charlotte Tilbury, the like starburst effect. It's so pretty, but the center is a heart with CT. That's pretty. Mine looks like it's actually kind of banged up though. Is there a piece of plastic on the front of it? I feel like there might be plastic because it looks, let me see. I'd be kind of disappointed if there's not plastic. I think there is though. Yes, okay. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, dang, it kind of has like these little scratches in it, but it's just the protector. So there we are. That looks much better. Yeah. Okay, now for the inside. Open up. Come on. Ooh. Okay, so I like these shades. It's definitely pinky tones. I know some people are kind of tired of them right now, but I'm not. And if you look at it like this, these are the eye section right here, and you have kind of, let me see, let me touch this. That's more of like a champagne, and then that's a pretty brown, and then this sparkly shade is more, it looks more of a rosy gold. That's pretty. It's not overly pink, but of course you could tie in the blush in with the eye look if you wanted to. All right, let me go ahead and start off. I should have used this. I'll use this to go and buff right here. This is full of cornstarch. Z-Maze cornstarch, not the kind you cook with, but the kind that my face is very sensitive to. However, I do really like these palettes, and I wanted to show you guys this one and compare it to something I already have in my collection. I can't remember if I have, how many have come out? I feel like it's 2 or 3. I think I have 2 in my collection, but I might have only kept 1 because there was one that was my favorite, so I at least have 1 to compare it to. But I know that I have to be really careful with it because of the cornstarch. It breaks my skin out. I don't think I'm allergic to it. I think it's just something that clogs my pores. I don't know. But I will use this powder, which is the airbrush powder. Everybody loves that powder, which is, I understand why it's gorgeous. Then we have the bronzer, blush, highlight, and then of course the eye. So I'm going to start off with number 4 face bronze. I'm going in with the Wayne Goss number 11. I'm going to start higher up. I've been applying my products just a little higher up and then blending down. The thing about cornstarch is it makes powder so smooth. There's so many products that I absolutely love that contain cornstarch or Z-Maze. And like, for instance, her face powder, the loose one with the shimmer that actually, it has a funky smell to it, but it's amazing. I love that powder. This, I would say, is the perfect color for me. I'm building it up just a little bit, but this is, I would say, the perfect color for me, and I am a light medium. I like to make sure I get some on my neck as well. Get the excess from the brush. I'm going to go in with the Yano series from Beautylicious. This is the number 5, and the Cheek Pop. You get quite a bit of pigment on your brush, so be careful. And this is a really soft brush, so if you were using like one that had a little bit more gripping powder, I don't know how to say that, like that was a little bit more of a workhorse. This is kind of in between. Look how beautifully that blends out. It's just like air. I'm gonna add a little bit more, starting further back. Bring it up on my temple as well. I'm gonna go ahead and do my nose. So I'm gonna take a Tom Ford number 11 and the bronze shade. I'm gonna start a little lower and then go up. This thing is pigmented. Then I am going to zoom in and do the eye look. I'll do the highlight and everything last. Bristles Beauty EO1 DL, and I'm going to go in with the face bronzer. I am just going to literally just throw this into my crease and upwards as a light transition shade. I want to have that matte bronze look right around the edge. And then there's a darker brown that I could have mixed with the powder if I wanted to, or just started off lower and brought it up, but I wanted to just, you know, the bronze is there, why not use it? I'm again taking that bronzer on a Yana series number 10, Yano, I think it's Yano, and I'm running that right along the lower lash line. Bristles Beauty EO2 RL, I'm going to go in with shade 2. This one is for the eyes, and it has a nice little shimmer to it, like a sheen, not too much. It's not going to emphasize texture or if you have any crepiness or anything like that. It's a really nice shimmer that isn't too shimmery. I'm going to make sure to bring that all the way in. Basically creating just a little bit of an edge that isn't matte for the lid shade. I like a little bit more of a seamless blend. Refer number 21, first shade. This can kind of fall apart a little bit, so be careful. I picked it up and now I'm stamping it on my eye, on the lid. And I did already place some liner on my inner rim. In the pan, this shade looks much more peachy pink, but I don't really see it as much on the eye. EO6 Precision Blend from Nakia Joy, and I'm going to go in with the deepest shade, number 3. And I am going to build that up on the outer corner. Now, if I wanted this to be a little bit deeper, I would have gone straight onto my primer, and it would have been just a little bit deeper, but I wanted to create more of a soft look, and I'm kind of blending over top of the shimmers and creating a little bit of depth and smoking out this outer corner. Yano number 10. I'm taking that same shade and running it right along my lower lash line to deepen it up just a little bit. Now I'm going to take the highlighter on my Rephr 21. I'm going to highlight my brow arch, as well as the inner corner. Now you could stop here, but I want to show you what this look would look like if you took the blush just right around the edge. I'm going back in with the EO6 Precision Blend and the blush shade. I have just a little bit on my brush, and I'm just going to blend this right around the edge, kind of between the highlight and the dark brown. And it adds just a tiny bit of that like corally warmth to the eye. And I'm going to go ahead and add this to the other eye as well. I think it helps tie in the blush when you add it in with the eye. There's just something about it that I really, really like. Cleaning up with a sponge, and then I'm going to go add on mascara. Eye look is done. Now I want to move on to the highlight so I can finish off the face. I'm going to go in with my Linda Hallberg 306. I'm going to go straight into the highlight, and I'm just going to buff this into my skin. So that's definitely pretty natural. Wonder what would happen if I were to, I don't know if I want that much highlight. I was thinking I could spray my face and then add a little bit, but I don't know if I want that much glow. That's pretty. So this gives you a really nice lit from within type of glow. But if I were to spray my face with something like Fix Plus, with this one from Dominique Cosmetics, the Milk Makeup one, and then went in, it would be a little bit more intense. But I like this more lit from within type of glow. Of course, I have to get my nose. I always have to do my nose. And my chin. Oh yeah, and I have a little bit of Kitten liner just outlined on my lips because I'm going to put on the lip products, but I just wanted to have a definer somewhere to, like, an outline. I find it easier to put on lip products if I have a liner. And right now I'm just kind of buffing everything in, just making sure that it looks nice. I hear sirens. I keep hearing sirens and it's making me, like, I feel like something happened and I feel sad. It always makes me sad to hear sirens. Okay, I like it. Let's move on to the lips. The first one I'm going to put on is one that I've already tried before. I tried this out in my last Get Ready With Me, and I love this lipstick color. I think it is so pretty. It's one of my favorites from Charlotte Tilbury, and again, on the bottom of it, you have the cute little heart. This is Nude Romance. Look at that shine. Ah, so pretty. I love this. I just love this. I love this look. I love this color. I think it's so pretty. I just, it's so good. And then I have Mrs. Kisses. That's such a cute name. Love the packaging too. Aw, this one has hearts with wings on it. That is so cute. Like Cupid, like wings, and then the heart in the middle. And this is a Matte Revolution formula. With the Matte Revolution formula, I tend to really layer it so that I get a little bit of a shine out of it. It's not a true matte. It's not so matte that it looks like velvety on the lips, or it's not drying at all. It's almost like it has a slip or a slight silicone to it. So it's not going to dry out your lips. It's going to look really, really fabulous. It's going to be way more comfortable. But I like to kind of build it up, and it kind of makes it, when you build it up, have a slight shine, which I really like, and I really like this color. Nude Romance was in the Kissing formula. Now I'm going to try on, I've actually already tried this. I wanted to have an opinion of it because I've used the Matte Revolution formula, the Kissing formula, several times, and this, I believe, is a relaunch. I'm pretty sure it is. And I tried it out yesterday just so that I could see what it felt like just wearing it. And I'll get into that, but I'm going to put this on. This is the Tinted Love in the shade Blushed Rose. Technically, you can use this on your lips or your cheeks. I'm not a fan of it on my cheeks at all. You see there's like almost nothing. You like, can you see a difference? It reminds me of something, how it goes on, but I cannot think of it. I'm sure it's just another lip stain. But I really have to build this up. So I'm gonna let this dry down, and then I'm gonna go in and add another layer and build and build. I could leave it just like this, but it can look a little patchy. Like can you guys see where it will grab? Which I kind of find to be the case with most lip tints or stains or anything like that. It's like they can kind of cling to any dryness or anything like that on your lips, so it looks slightly uneven. So I don't like that. And this is drying again, and I could put another layer, but no matter what I do, those spots where it's a little bit darker, they're gonna be there. It's where it's clinging just a little bit more, because my lips aren't fully hydrated. I wouldn't really call them dry. You saw them with a matte formula, not a full matte, but just one that looks nice no matter what. That's what I like about that formula, is that even if your lips are slightly dry, it looks good. And then you saw it with a cream lipstick. My lips look smooth. And I still think that my lips actually look smooth. It's just that they look splotchy. So I'm not a big fan of this. I am glad that I did not purchase a bunch of them, because I would have been disappointed. Anywho, I'm going to take this off and I'm going to apply the final lip color. The final lip concoction is a mixture of Miss Kisses with Nude Romance on top, and then whatever was left of my Kitten liner. But I like the outcome of them together. I think it's really pretty. Now, I did forget to mention that when I wore that lip oil all day, or lip tint, not tint, it's tint. That lip tint, it dried out my lips. It just did not feel comfortable. So I just want to mention that as well. And now I forgot to do something. I am all over the place. I haven't been wearing face makeup, so I just feel like I'm out of it. I am so out of it. I need to go in with the beautiful airbrush powder, and I'm going to be using the BOM 270 from Royal & Lang Nickel, and I am going to smooth. I mean, look at that. That just smooths everything out. It's so pretty. This is one of those things that I'm so mad that I can't just like always use. Again, with me, it's just because of the, what's it called? Zime's cornstarch. But it's so, like, it's so smoothing. It's ridiculous how smoothing it is. And it doesn't look dry or anything like that. This powder is beautiful, and I think it was so smart of them to put it in the compact. Oh, so good. Final thoughts, starting off with the lip and cheek tint. This isn't my favorite, but to be completely fair, I haven't really loved, I don't think, not that I can remember, a lip tint or tint. They just, I don't know, maybe if you just have perfect lips and they never have that issue, maybe you like this. I definitely don't like it on my cheeks. I just find it to be kind of patchy on my cheeks. Kind of like on the lips, but not as bad. The lipsticks, I love them. I love both formulas, but if I had to pick, I like the Kissing formula the most. I love both of the colors, but still, granted, I like the Kissing formula best. I still really love this nude color. It's like a darker nude that I am so comfortable in. I love the formula. It's just beautiful. So if I had to say like one thing that I'm super happy with, it is definitely this lipstick. And these are refillable. I love that she has done that, and I have a lot of the other ones with all the different components, and you can switch them out and everything. It's just really nice, and these are beautifully done. I love all the little crystals in there, and then the heart sticker. It's just a lot of emphasis on the details, and I love that. There is another siren, you guys. Oh, I don't like it. It makes me sad. All right, this little beauty right here It is going to be perfect for somebody who wants something that is all in one and super easy to use. This is beginner friendly. This is texture friendly, and what I mean by that is I have texture down the center of my face and you can see how blurred it is. If you have a little bit of crepiness on your eye or a little drier, you can get that shine without it being too much or emphasizing. It's so beautiful, and I'm really happy that she went with 2 different colors. She could have added another palette, but the fact that she even put the effort in to put in 2 makes me happy. I like that Charlotte seems to be trying to put in the effort there. So it's not for me to decide. It's just nice to see her putting in a little bit of work. And also, if you want to see some comparisons, I thought I had at least 2 or at least 1 of these, and I can't find it. I might have decluttered them because of the Z Maze. It's like I like them a lot, like a lot, but it ends up being something that I'm scared to use because of breaking out. So I think I'm gonna keep this one. I don't know, we'll see what happens after I wear this all day, and some things have not been reacting to my skin as badly, but I'm nervous. But overall, I think it's a beautiful palette. It's soft, subtle. I love that she incorporated this into the palette, the powder. I think it makes the palette much more versatile instead of having, I think she had, was it the highlight once was over here, and then she had the cheek and pop, so there's 2 different colors like cheek products here. So the face powder to me makes a lot of sense. I just would love to see the 3rd palette. But if you'd like to see some comparisons, make sure you check out Tara Lynn, because I don't have any other ones. And for a deeper complexion, definitely check out Glam Girl Chelsea. I think she has both of the palettes, so she puts them both on. I believe Tara did as well. I just decided to grab the one. But anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know how you feel about the palette, how the eye look came out. I think this is very natural with a slightly bolder lip. I'm feeling it. I love you guys. I missed you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.